Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is January 18th, 2024. We are off to Kitech Automation. It's going to be a busy day. Got a lot of stuff we're doing for hiring and finding controls and engineers, control programmers, as well as mechanical engineers. We've got a lot going on, but it's good. A lot of good stuff. Yesterday I did my first National Tax Strategy Education Program podcast, or live, or whatever you want to call it. I was nervous. I was really nervous. Oh well, it went great. I don't think anyone really watched it or anything, which is awesome, and I expect that's how it will be for quite some time, but that's okay too. Over time, people will learn, people will start paying attention, and we'll get this rocking and rolling. So I feel pretty good about that. I'm glad I finally bit the bullet and did it. So it's gonna be fun. Next one's my kids have another snow day today. It's crazy how this is all turning out, working out. So anyways, that's a quick update for today. One thing, so I do want to talk on my journals. I'm going to try and get better about talking about one of my beliefs, because everything I do is centered around my beliefs in how the world works, right? And one of those beliefs is I believe we exist in two worlds simultaneously. I believe we exist in the real world, which is where I'm at, driving to Kitech. I'm in Meridian, Idaho. That is where I am. Yes, I can get on a plane and go somewhere else, but me moving is the only way to go be somewhere else, go meet with other people, stuff like that. But in the virtual world, so I have these glasses on that are recording as I drive. That is the virtual world. So I'm documenting what happens in the real world as I'm driving to work, and then I'm sharing it after the fact with the virtual world. So now this individual conversation by myself, I can share online, and I can share it with every corner of the world. I can share it with everyone. And so I look at the virtual world as an incredible way to leverage content, leverage people, leverage your ideas or your beliefs or anything. And that's why I'm doing everything I am, is because I believe in the virtual world, it is so much easier to get leverage. If you think about marketing companies then use social media companies and all these other assets. They leverage them to make money for their clients, which you can do in the real world. It's just much harder. So to pave a road, it's not that simple. You got to get raw materials, you got to source them, you got to plan it, there's so many steps to creating things in the real world that there just aren't in the virtual world, because you can take things that have already been created, splice them together, use them together to create whatever you're trying to create. And so that's my belief on this real world versus virtual world. Is my real world Justin Stevens works at Kitech Automation. Virtual Justin Stevens is owned by America's holding company. And so in the real world, I go to Kitech Automation, but in the digital world, I control my social media channels. I control the content I put out. I control all of that. And so I've duplicated, in my own mind, I've duplicated myself between real world Justin and virtual Justin. And the benefit to doing that is virtual Justin can be run by someone else. I can have virtual assistants, I can have marketing agencies, I can have hundreds and hundreds of people help build virtual Justin up, share his message, communicate, and get the word out there. Whereas real world Justin, yes, I can do that, but they have to be in front of me. They have to be with me there at that moment in time, which is incredibly difficult to make happen, in my opinion. So that's one of my beliefs on why this all works, why America's Holding Company will work, is because virtual Justin is owned by America's Holding Company. My blog, everything I do is owned by America's Holding Company. And so when people support my vision, my social content, all of that, they're really supporting America's Holding Company. But the goal is for America's Holding Company to be a real world company, not a virtual world company, which is why I'm not trying to build a brand online around America's Holding Company. My goal is to make it something people hear about. They manually go search for America's Holding Company. They manually sign up. They do it because they want to, not because we run ads, not because we've got all this sales system and process. They make the choice to be a part of our team because they see what being a part of our team does for them and their team. So that's my beliefs on this real and virtual world, and why I think it's so important for me to be doing what I'm doing, because most people are unwilling to live life the way I am. They're unwilling to share online. They're unwilling to put themselves out there. So by creating America's Holding Company, I'm giving everyone, at least the goal is to give everyone who does not want to be an influencer, does not want to be a media company, does not want their information everywhere, a way to own something that is based in that world. So that's the goal. Anyways, I'm excited. It's going to be a good day next week. The National Tax Strategy Education Program is going to be even better. Mo better. I think I'm going to start out with doing a pre-recorded 3 to 5 minute training. Hey, this is how voting shares work, right? Whatever it is. But just start doing those trainings, and then we'll kick off the weekly updates with a tax strategy training, and then go right into the numbers, and then Q&A and hanging out, having fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right, we'll talk to y'all soon.